Charlie, how long have you been caving?
I have a very good memory.
What's the first cave you remember? You don't know?
First cave I went into was a lava tube.
A lava tube, where?
Somewhere out in Arizona.
Uh-huh.
I was on my way to the Grand Canyon and we stopped there on the way back. It was pretty interesting. That's what kind of turned me on.
That sounds cool. I don't think I've ever been in a lava tube.
Yeah. Then it was like 4 years before I actually started caving.
Uh-huh. Did you meet people or?
Yeah, I lived in an area that there wasn't any caves.
Uh-huh.
And then I moved to Texas and then there was caves everywhere, so I started caving.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Probably 82, I think.
82. Wow.
I came here in 84, I started caving.
And when did you get the bus?
That's a harder one there.
Where did you get it? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I want to know too.
Peter and I were at work in San Antonio one evening. We were staying in hotels, and he brought an old Power Wagon newsletter magazine.
Oh, cool.
So I was looking at
So
it.
he was already into Power Wagons?
Yeah.
Did he already have his?
Yeah, he had his already.
Oh, okay.
He said, "Oh, look, there's
There's an orange
a
Power
bus. It wasn't orange.
Oh, it wasn't?
No. It was a bus for sale.
Uh-huh.
The publication was 10 years old.
Uh-huh.
So we figured out, we'll call up and find out.
It was 10 years old. And it was still for sale?
The guy said he had 4 calls, but nobody ever went out there to see it because it was way out in the middle of nowhere in Nevada.
Wow.
So I talked to him a little bit. We made an arrangement. I went out there and picked it up.
Wow.
Sitting in the desert. It was all sandblasted.
Was it like,
wind,
it was running no problem, or
no,
was it
wasn't,
something you had to haul it back?
Oh yeah.
Or,
Oh, yeah, I had to haul it back.
And then work on it and make it
all
make
down,
it run.
And I
And you painted it orange.
painted it orange and did all these modifications.
Yeah. Who named it the pumpkin?
People,
Just people.
passengers.
Yeah. When did you do this? This thing is cool. Can you take it off? You just take it off?
Oh, yeah. It's just like a regular machine.
How does it?
Pull the
I
pin
mean,
out.
how does it work? I guess you just put the coals in there and.
Yeah.
Oh,
just the
okay.
tip.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ah.
I don't know. I never really thought about it.
Yeah, it's just, all this is just
Yeah, the
holding it in
hitch.
place.
Yeah. Cool.
So I could take this, I actually used this in the back of my Forerunner, Toyota Forerunner before.
Oh, really?
Except it's low to the ground.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Lower to the ground.
So what's the best bus trip you ever took? Like, most raucous?
Probably down to Chiapas.
Yeah? Tell us about it.
Well, we were on a expedition to Brinco, and we decided that was over with, and we decided to go further on south for a couple of months, so we went.
For a couple months?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we toured through Mexico,
Cool.
and what we did is, normally the places, you're driving somewhere in Mexico, and you pass all these places, and you say, oh,
Yeah, that looks like
wow,
cool.
I need to stop there. Whoa,
Yeah,
I need to
we
stop
should
there.
stop
And you
there.
never stopped there.
Yeah.
Well, this trip, we stopped at all those places,
Oh, cool.
and it was great.
Who was on that trip?
Let's see, I had Bill Nesbitt, Carlos,
Uh-huh.
Dale Chase, Melanie Oswald, me, Gene Kretcha, Vivian.
Oh, cool.
They just got together.
When was that? You don't know.
Yeah, I know they know the dates.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, like 5 years ago, 7. Yeah, you know what I mean?
7, 8 years
yeah.
ago maybe.
That's
yeah.
cool.
And so there was about 10 of us. It was a great trip. We went
So
down
were
to
you
the
have you
border.
always lived in Texas?
No, I moved around a lot.
Well, I mean, I know you have your place in Greece, but have you ever really lived there?
I lived there for 3 years
Yeah.
when I was went to first, second, third grade there.
But anyway, you found the UT Grotto how? Through Charlie, or I mean through
Through
Peter?
some friends of my ex-wives.
Oh, really?
She introduced me a friend of hers.
Was
who,
she into caving too?
No.
Oh, okay.
She just,
Knew
they
that you
mentioned
were,
it,
yeah,
and
okay.
so I was introduced to it, and finally got introduced to this guy, John Clark, who took me out caving a lot.
Uh-huh.
And he's kind of the kind of person, he caves all the time, but he tries to go to the grotto meetings, and nobody is cold, kind of, you didn't get a feeling.
Right,
of,
yeah.
You were wanted,
The-
or you
the
wanted
warmth that you
people
get
didn't
now,
want
kind of
you
thing.
participate in any of their projects.
Right.
So I did that. I went to a couple of, I think 3 or 4 grotto meetings that were like that,
Really?
and nothing ever happened.
In the 80s?
Yeah. So we just continued caving, and
Or if you
eventually
pause for a second, thank you.
I ran into some bad luck, and that's how I got introduced to the grotto members. the
Bad
cavers.
luck?
I got trapped in a cave,
Oh, okay.
And then these guys wanted to meet me, find out who I was after I got out. And so I went to a grotto meeting and I started expedition caving in Mexico then.
What would you say is the favorite cave you've ever been in?
El Chorradero.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
You know, like right
Oh,
there.
yeah. So
Where's that at? I mean,
that's in Mexico and it's in Chiapas and it's similar to the cave here. It's all wet. There's waterfalls, except it's vertical.
Yeah.
This is all horizontal. That was all
okay, like
vertical.
09 a little bit has verticals.
19 has a little bit, yeah. And
Yeah.
you do a lot of jumping.
Okay, yeah.
And the highest jump is 11 meters.
Oh, wow.
And it's a lot of fun.
What state of Mexico is that in?
It's
You know?
down in Chiapas.
Oh, in Chiapas, you said that. Cool.
And when you
Have
come
to
out of the
remember
cave,
that.
when you come out of the cave, there's a little tienda there. It's like a campground. And they have a little place where you can get food and cold beer.
Yeah, well, is that your favorite part, coming out and getting a beer?
Well, you know, the whole adventure.
Yeah, I know.
Getting there.
Kennedy sent me over here to get a bowl and a plate.
That's awesome.
I mean, a plate and a spoon. Maybe Charlie. Hey, do you have an extra bowl and
Bowl?
a spoon? Kennedy sent me over here to get that.
Yeah. Let's see.